Peace, 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 peace. Let me give folks a second, and I am trying to confirm a couple other things before I get started. I hope you're doing well on this beautiful Friday. Gonna get started in just a second. Mm, yeah, his bell, his bell, bell, no bell, bell. One more second. I'm just confirming real quick on the bail status of the different individuals of the case, and then we'll get started. Give me one more second here. Got it. Bam. Okay. So bam, bam, boom, 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 boom. Okay. Okay. Peace, 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 peace. I'm Rami Salam Mel. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. We have another update on the Rise of the Moors Wakefield Standoff case. The Moors, the Moorish militia are going to trial. The Rise of the Moors are headed to trial. One second here. Let me just get this screen right. There it goes. Bam. And so I wanted to do a summary, give you an update on the different individuals and their upcoming court dates. Let's go with, so I'll start, actually first I'll start with the names of the people just to give a summary, just so everyone's clear on who the individuals are. And I am going, I put the link in there. I don't even know why I didn't have it ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, that's not the names. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, okay, I got it. That's what it was. So the people that have court dates coming up. You have Jamal Tavon Sanders Latimer, also known as Jamal Talib Abdullah Bey. You have Aban El Kurig. You have Aaron Lamont Johnson, also known as Tarif Sharif Bey. Quinn Cumberlander, Lamar Dow, Conald Pierre, and also Malik Omar Antonio and Stephen Perez. So those are the individuals that have court dates coming up. Now, of the 11 Rise of the Moors militia group members that were arrested, one of them was under 18, and from all of the evidence, it doesn't seem like he was ever charged. So that leaves 10 individuals. Now, 8 of the individuals have court dates coming up. However, 2 people, Robert Rodriguez and Wilfredo Hernandez, those 2 individuals, I haven't even been able to find a case file for them or any evidence that they were charged or, officially charged with crimes, which is very interesting to me. Also, Robert Rodriguez and Wilfredo Hernandez were the 2 individuals that ran off immediately into the woods and got arrested separately from the Rise of the Moors militia group. So that is something significant to note. And then I just work my way backwards. Malik Omar Antonio and Conald Pierre, they both have a final trial conference set for March 10th, and their jury trial is set to begin on March 21st. 2022. So again, Malik Omar Antonio and Connell Pierre, they have jury trials starting March 21st. They both were given bail. Con, Connell Pierre was given established bail on November 16th. Malik Omar Antonio, his bail conditions were established September 29th of 2021. That's two people. Then we moving on to Stephen Perez. This individual was not given bail. He has an evidentiary hearing to dismiss on the 8th of March, and then his jury trial starts on the 14th of March, March 14th. And then I also just had a note here that the district attorney had opposed some of the pre-trial motions filed by Stephen Perez. I don't know exactly what was filed, but it was just something significant to note. And also having a jury trial that begins on March 14th is Lamar Dow. Lamar Dow was also not given bail. He has a court date on the 10th to review his status before the March 14th court date. Also to note, during his previous court appearance, this is quoting from the court, he voluntarily absented himself from the hearing room and refused to participate with the court of record. He also failed to cooperate with the court regarding formal waiver of consul. Dang, and I just looked up that word, how to pronounce it. One second. I just looked it up. One second. Colloquy. That's what it was. So he failed to cooperate with the court regarding formal waiver of consul colloquy. And colloquy just simply means a conversation, legal term. So that is Lamar Dow and Stephen Perez. They both have a jury trial starting on March 14th, whereas Connell Pierre and Malik Omar Antonio, their jury trial starts March 21st, a week later. Then we have Aaron Johnson and Aban El Kurig. They both had court dates originally scheduled for March 7th. Now they have court dates scheduled on March 21st to have the conversation with the defendant in respect to waiver of counsel. So they both have a court date coming up on the 21st. Also with Aban El Kurig, he was given bail as of November 10th, whereas Aaron Johnson was not given bail at all. Moving on to Quinn Cumberlander. His next court dates are March 28th for a bail hearing. He was not given bail. And then he has a court date on April 6th for an evidentiary hearing of suppression. So those are the updates for Quinn Cumberlander. And then finally with Jamal Abdul Talib Bey, it was noted that his next court dates, this is very interesting, he has a bail hearing on April 4th, and then he has an evidentiary hearing for suppression on May 10th. He doesn't have any, at least so far that I've seen in the news, he doesn't have any court dates coming up before April 4th, which is for the bail hearing, and then May 10th for the evidentiary hearing on suppression. And it's significant, I want to make sure that I note this, that the court ordered that a notation be made that all of the filing dates were selected by the defendant, that is, by Jamal. I think that, in my opinion here, this is just my opinion, I believe that they made sure to make a note of that so that there could be no confusion or no accusations of refusal to give Jamal a speedy trial, because it's stating that he set the dates for these next court dates. And so, it's looking like May 10th for the evidentiary hearing on suppression before it even gets to the jury trial. So, they have already been in jail now 8 months. So it's a long time in jail. It looks like it'll be at least a few more months for Jamal, unless anything develops from the jury trials beforehand. I also wanted to note it's one person I think did I miss? I think that I get everybody. I think that was everybody. Yeah, it was let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then the underage person makes 11. Yes, so that is the news update in regards to the rise of the Moors, the trial. Peace, peace, peace. Um, Again, I think it is extremely interesting that Robert Rodriguez and Wilfredo Hernandez, I have not been able to find any charges or any court updates on those two individuals. Oh. If you do know or have information about that, please let me know. But from what it looks like to me, those two individuals broke off, during the event when it was happening on July 3rd. They got arrested away from the rest of the other individuals. And I don't know, just seems odd. That's what I'll say. Seems very odd. And also, it's a bit interesting, I just have to admit, Robert Rodriguez, Robert Rodriguez and Wilfredo Hernandez. Not exactly the typical Moorish names that I've heard of, but that is this Rise of the Moors militia group. I'm just reporting the facts. Peace, peace, peace. Yeah. What I will say is much respect and appreciation to the people in the Massachusetts courts. I was trying my best to attend the Zoom conferences for some of these court date hearings, and it was like real confusing on how to figure it out and where to go and which link to use. But there was a couple people that were really helpful, so appreciate that. God willing, if everything goes accordingly, I will be able to view the jury trial. When the jury trial starts, I should have the Zoom link and have access to actually follow along, and hopefully give you more in-depth details on the case as it unfolds. Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, I didn't want to stretch this out too long. If there's any more developments in the case before the jury trial dates, the first ones being on the 14th. Yeah. If there's any updates or any developments that happen before then, I'll give you an update. Otherwise, just stay tuned for an update a little ways down. Oh, I apologize. This is in district court, the Massachusetts district court. They are in Middlesex, I believe is the court. Yeah. Yes, Middlesex County Superior Court in Massachusetts. Thank you for the question. I apologize I didn't make that clear. But the proceedings are happening in the Middlesex County Superior Court in Massachusetts, the state of Massachusetts. Yeah, I think that's it. Any other questions before I get up out of here? Also, that's one thing last to note is that several of them, Quinn Cumberlander, Jamal Latimer, and a few other individuals. I apologize, I didn't note all of them, but it is noted that they were appointed an attorney, but they were labeled as an indignant defendant, and I believe that has something to do with those Roslyn Moore's militia group members not wanting any attorneys to represent them in court, and they want to represent themselves. But just something to note that's in the files. Other than that, I think that's all for now. So stay tuned for the next update. Thank you for watching. Still in jail as I close out, Mr. Sims. Jamal is still in jail. Again, just to summarize, you have 10 or 8, no, 10 total Rise of the Moor militia group members that were arrested. One of them was under 18, so it's 11 total. One was under 18. So from those 10, then the 2, Robert Rodriguez and Wilfredo Hernandez, don't seem to have cases. So then that leaves 8 people, and of those 8 people, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 still in jail. Jamal Latimer, Aaron Johnson, Stephen Perez, and Lamar Dow. The other individuals were given bail. Yeah, and that's unfortunate. But yeah. Anyways, much love to you. Keep shining. Yeah. Peace.